I want to know how many oxtails you got.
Man, I thought oxtails was confidential information in the black community.
Just answer the question, my boy.
I got
We
3.
live.
You got 3. All right,
I
that's
got
all I want to know.
first time
We
I got
live,
4.
baby. We ain't talking about the first time. We live though, baby. We live. We live. Welcome to another episode of Family Talk. Let's discuss it. I am your boy BBCEO. This is episode 7, and let me just go around the round table. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. Well, first, we got a season debut today. We got a season debut today. His name is Nate the Great. So, but I'm gonna let everybody else run their own selves off real quick. But Nate, boy, so happy to see you here on episode 7. It's so happy to see you on episode 7. Nate, well, how you doing today, Nate?
Man, I'm tired, but I'm good, man.
Hey, man, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. As a matter of fact, I'll just say everybody. I see everybody else's name. We got Nick the Legend in the building also. Then we got his lovely wife, my roadie. We got Teresa T with T. What's up, T? It's glad to have you on the show this morning, T. Absolutely. Then we got from the bottom corner, we got Misty pulling back up on us today. Misty, how you doing this morning?
I'm good.
That's what's up. Plain and simple. I like it. And then we got Mr. T. Aggie, the founder of One Love Production. Telly, how you doing this morning, Telly?
I'm doing lovely, man. Lovely.
You're doing good. All right.
Hey, I'm in the yard today.
We know it. We totally see it, but we know it. But then to his right, we got his co-host of the Unhinged podcast, our brother, Mr. Jody Skywalker, and Mr. Unhinged Mastermind. Mike, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great today.
Doing great. All right, that's what's up, man. I was glad to hear. We're gonna go ahead and run off with this intro. We're gonna be right back. Before we hit this intro, everybody, please like, subscribe, and share the live stream. Remember, you can always catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok. We have all those socials. We appreciate all the love. We're gonna jump into this intro. Drop an emoji, as Nick always says. Drop that emoji to help the algorithm, and we'll be right back. Yo, it is definitely all good. I always want to just shout out Tony Ocha for all the music that he helped us supply for our podcast. Y'all can definitely find him also on Apple Music and Spotify. You can catch him on Facebook. He has a Facebook page and an Instagram page and a YouTube. So y'all tap in with Tony Ocha. We appreciate him for all the music that he supplies for us. So we finna go into our mental health check today, y'all. So y'all know what it is with that. So mental health check. Everybody knows this is the safe space where we can talk about anything that's going on, find out what's going on with the family, make sure your mental is doing very well. We're going to start out with our guest today. Let's start out with Misty, man. How you doing today with your mental health check? Let's do it 1 to 10. Give me a number.
7. Things are good.
7. Things are good. That's pretty average. I like to hear that. Appreciate that, Misty. We appreciate that. Then T with Photos by T. How you doing today? I'm so happy to see you today on the podcast. So how you doing today? Mental health check, 1 to 10.
I would say I'm a 10. I don't feel 100%, but I'm a 10 mental wise, so I'm good.
That's what's up. And I hope you do feel better. We do appreciate you putting up on us with when you're feeling like that. We appreciate it. But we're gonna go over to the legend. We know how the legend be rocking out, but we just like for him to say it. How you doing, Nick? 1 to 10.
That's it, Mike. I done woke up this morning. Can't be what?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Mr. T. Aggie, Mr. Founder of One Love Productions, Mr. Uncle Pudge. How you doing today? 1 to 10.
Man, I'm a 10. I got a letter that I've been waiting on. And now, man, some things
What's up,
about to get the rolling for me, man. And I'm happy, man.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear it. Nate, the great Mr. Podcast debut on season 4. We so happy to see you this morning, boy. How you doing? 1 to 10.
I'm good, man. I'm at a 9. I'd be at a 10 if I had about like 30 minutes more sleep. But other than that, I'm at
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Mr. Jody Skywalker, how you doing this morning? 1 to 10, my boy.
I'm gonna have to break it down. Mentally, I'm at a 10. I had some banging oxtails last night from Strong Flavors Catering, and I had me my favorite breakfast this morning. I ain't gonna say the name because they ain't paying us, but y'all know who it was. Financially, it's like a 2 because screw these kids. Because apparently, I got more school stuff that I need to buy than I realize. And football season coming up, so apparently, I'm broke.
Hey, it be like that when you have kids, my boy. It be like that. But I'm glad you're mentally stable. I'm glad you're mentally stable.
I told my godson yesterday, I was like, bro, for real talk, bro, this relationship new. I just met you 13 years ago. So let's pump the brakes on all this stuff I'm buying.
I just met you 13 years ago.
Sometimes you gotta let them know that though.
I guess.
I tell my guys all the time, like y'all are broke. Like I really don't know y'all like that. Y'all 5 years old. I know your mama. We locked there.
Stop, Nate. Stop. Man, I'm at a 10. He is right. He right. I'm at a 10. Woke up this morning, same spiel. Woke up this morning. Anytime I can wake up in the morning and not have to be pushing up daisies, I think I'm good. So let's check out these comments real quick. Sam just put up, said she had a 9. Everybody else that's watching, I see a few people watching. Y'all drop y'all mental health check in the comments. We want to know how y'all feeling. Once again, drop that emoji. Let us know if you like us, if you don't like us, if you're crying, if you're laughing. Just let us know how y'all feeling as y'all watching the stream. So let's move on, man. Let's move on. Like I said, we got a special guest. We got 2 special guests today, and we're gonna let T run off on what she got going on. I know she. Whoa. Telly, calm down.
My bad.
Calm down. Telly, calm. Oh, okay.
Hey, he finna cut somebody out.
I thought he was talking to us. I was like, calm down. What's up, Christy? Good morning to you. Christy said she had a 10, but I'm gonna let T run off what she got going on, man. We got photos by T. We've talked about her on our podcast within the last month or so, but we actually have the person here in the flesh. So I'm gonna let you run off what you got going on, T.
So for the month of July, I'm running a July flash sale. So it's $75 for a mini photo session, get about 15 to 20 photos. It's at the different with this one is the client gets to pick the choice of the location. So it's not something that I pick. So that's pretty exciting. They can pick wherever they want to have their pictures taken. And then all my contact information is on the flyer. If anybody is interested, just reach out.
Absolutely. Y'all reach out. We will be posting this on our pages so that you guys do have her contact information. She does have a Facebook page. Y'all can also contact about a Facebook page. Lovely, lovely, lovely pictures that she has been taking. As you can see here on the screen, y'all take advantage of this flash sale through the whole month of July, right, T?
Yep, the entire month.
Entire month of July. So y'all got a whole 31 days to get some pictures in with Photos by T. So we appreciate that. So let's get into it, man. This is episode 7, season 4. We are talking about the death penalty and capital punishment. So Mike, man, what you got for us on the ballot?
Well, you know what I'm saying? We had the long chat in the group chat, and You said you want to talk about something controversial, so I figured, why not capital punishment and the death penalty? Because some people agree, some people don't. Some people ask, who are we to take a life? Who are we to make that final judgment? So today we talking about the death penalty. Would you agree? Do you disagree? How you feel about it? Let's get into it.
So let's run it up. Let's get into it. So
I do have some fun facts though.
Let's get into it, Mike. It's your time to shine.
So I looked it up. The first execution in the United States history, and this is the one I looked up 3 different websites, and this is the same one that come back. So the first execution came in I can't see the little thing in the way, 1608. The first recorded execution in the new colonies was that of Captain George Kendall in Jamestown Colony of Virginia of 1608, and it says that he was executed by a firing squad for killing somebody at sea.
So that was the first death penalty.
That was the first death penalty in United States history, and these are the states that still do the death penalty. And it's weird because California still does the death penalty. As Democrat as that state is, they still out here execute people. That's crazy. But Missouri, Florida, South Dakota, and California. No surprise. I'm surprised Texas not up there. But those are the 4 states that still do the death penalty.
So how y'all feel about, first let's start with the death penalty. How y'all feel about the death penalty and as a whole? Nick, you smiling, so let's start with you, Nick.
No, I'm smiling because of your wife with his OPE.
That's the OP. She be killing the OP. But Nick, man, how you generally feel about the death penalty? How you feel about it?
I mean, me personally, I don't like the death penalty. Like, who are we to take a life? You saying like killing somebody is, against the law, but yeah, we turn around and we do it. So it just don't make no sense to me.
Okay, T, how you feel about the death penalty?
So I'm gonna play like the middle ground. So I agree with Nick to a certain extent, but I feel in some instances it is worthy to be done. Depending on the crime, depending on the severity of the crime. But I know what my husband's gonna say. One sin does not outweigh the other.
No, I'm just gonna ask, like, what is a good situation to kill somebody?
I mean, me personally, there's no good situation, but that's how some people.
No, I'm saying like in death penalty wise.
Oh, okay.
But that's this. You'd have to look at each state and what their beliefs are and what their regulations are for why they do the death penalty.
Okay, so I'm gonna let everybody, because I got questions. So I'm gonna let everybody answer the question real quick. So Nate, how you feel about the death penalty?
When I was younger, I felt more like what Nick just said, but now that I'm older, I kind of sway between the days. Like, some days I'm like, nah, you shouldn't be out here killing people. But then you hear about something and you like, yeah, man, like, take him out with everybody else. He just took everybody else out, take him out too. So it's sway between the situation, the people, emotions, whatever it is. Gotcha.
Okay. Mike, man, how you feel about the death penalty? What your thing is on the death penalty? Can't hear you, Mike.
I say put it in express lane. Hurry it up. I ain't sitting on death row no 20 years. You ain't even on 2 years. If you guilty beyond reasonable doubt, we got you on video. We got all the evidence points to you. There ain't no corroboration, nothing like that. Like, there ain't no way you innocent. Man, right after they slam guilty, execute him. Get him out of here. We don't need him. Saving money. Put the express lane in. I don't feel no way about one seeing outweighs the other. I don't care about none of that. Especially these child rapists, these child molesters, these people who shoot up schools and stores and stuff like that. What's the point? I am not finna pay for you to live a nice, healthy life in jail for the rest of your life. Nah, if you ain't gonna torture him, get him out of here.
All right, tell me.
Well, I say fry the motherfucker, because if he did it, but then I think about all those innocent people who were put to death, so you got to be sure. Like Mike said, if you're guilty and they guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, I don't have a problem with it because you did it. You did something horrific. If you go and murder, excuse me, like what's that kid named Dylan Roof or whatever? He didn't shot up all those people in the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, he
Ain't no
don't need
point.
to be walking around.
Ain't no
He
point.
need to go. He need to go because those people wasn't doing anything. They were in church worshiping, and because they was born black, he decided he wanted to kill somebody.
Okay.
And kill a lot of them at the
Okay.
same time. So send him to
Okay,
meet the Lord and everything.
Misty, how you feel about the death penalty, real quick?
I'm with it. If you are guilty and there's no shadow of a doubt, like, be gone. Especially crimes against children, there's no excuse for it. None.
I love it. I love it.
Can I go
So
back?
I'm kind of. Hold on one second, Mike. So I'm
Okay,
kind
go
of
ahead.
like Nate. It's like I go by the day. Sometimes I feel like, man, we shouldn't be deciding on when to take a life. But on
Right.
on some instances, when you see, like Telly said, when you see somebody going shooting up schools and killing innocent people, like, man, you did that. Like, you got to go with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of wishy washy on that too. So my next question is, and anybody can jump out after this question, is what constitutes being killed? With that being said, what constitutes going through the death
I want
penalty?
I want to go back to a comment right quick.
You want to go back to a comment? Okay.
Is child porn not a disease? In the words of great man Drewski, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Is child porn not a disease?
You ain't got my you
you
ain't
ain't
got
got.
my Drewski gift
I
on
gotta
here.
I gotta get that meme. Like what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Child porn? Like I think we made it clear. Me, Tully, and Misty made it clear. Anything to do with kids, you gotta go, bro. I ain't got no sympathy for you. We ain't got nothing. You get caught with a kid, you gotta go. Child porn, boy. Hey, you flirting the line with me. You flirting the line with me. That child porn.
So, Auntie Kim, give us your answer
Right.
upon
Is
Mike's
child
question.
porn
What
not
do
a
you
disease?
mean by
At
child
least they
porn
not
not a
breaking it.
disease?
What?
So back to my question: what constitutes somebody going through the death penalty? What's a crime other than? I guess we already said child pornography and dealing with anything with children. We already, I think we all agree to that one. What's another one of y'all think that constitutes a death?
So
Sex
it depends. It depends on if you're talking strictly from a federal level or from a state level, because the crimes that are punishable by the death penalty vary when you talk about federal and state. So, like for federal, it can include murder, treason, espionage, genocide, large-scale drug trafficking, killing or kidnapping of a government official. Then when you look at it from the state, they actually vary state by state because some states impose the death penalty based on certain factors that others do not consider.
Okay, Mike.
sex trafficking. Sex trafficking of
Okay.
any kind.
Yeah. It's not funny, by the way. It just how you said it.
multiple murders. You done killed like 4 people. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? And I think treason to the country. I'm not a big, who high, hey, go America. But if you out here selling secrets to Russia and you get caught, you gotta go, bruh. You can't be trusted.
So if you're selling secrets to Russia, you got to go.
Yeah, for sure.
That's death penalty.
Yeah, them the ops.
That's definitely.
They don't like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not he ho America, whatever. But you can't be caught selling. You can't be caught selling 2 secrets to Russia or like North Korea. You gotta go, bruh. Child pedophiles are saying they have a disease and they are born with it, and cool, and they gonna die with it by the death penalty. I got a fix for the disease. It's called a bullet to the head, a short drop and a hard stop. There you go. 500.
That's one thing. That's one thing that I can't. That's one thing. That's one thing while I'm on the other side of the fence. Like, you can't be messing with these kids, man. You cannot be messing with these kids. These kids are so innocent when it comes to the sexual thing. They're so innocent. We are messing up. Not putting myself in that category, but y'all are messing with the mental health of these children as they're growing up. You know what I'm saying? We cannot be messing with these kids, and that's why I'll be like, all right, you messing with kids, then you ain't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all help me out with some other bullet points. I know before the show, T, you
Hold
said you
on,
had some
man.
bullet
Y'all
points.
do me a favor, man. Define treason.
Acts against the country. That's treason. You going against the country.
Cool. So,
Selling secrets to Russia and North Korea.
It's not like telling you to get
but
off.
you said treason, which is, would you classify the acts of those Capitol rioters of January 6th as treason?
No, because you just acting stupid.
That's treason. By
And
the
by your
definition, acts against the country, that's treason.
Hey,
They not only stormed the Capitol, but kidnapping, as you well know, don't mean you just duct tape a mug and throw them in their trunk, but preventing somebody from leaving a certain area when they want to leave is kidnapping. They kidnapped a bunch of government officials. So they should be put to death because that was treason.
I was gonna ask you a question.
So where you going with that, Telly? Where you going with that?
I'm just saying. I say fry all the motherfuckers. I don't care. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If it was a bunch of black people that did it, our ass would be hung, strung, in jail. They let these motherfuckers walk around. One motherfucker got to get a special dinner or diet in jail because he refused to eat the food. They got one lady got to go on her vacation. Yeah, he did. Look it up. He refused to eat, and they gave him his special diet in jail.
What's up with Auntie Kim, bro? What's up with Auntie Kim? I don't understand her questions, right? That's a bar spectrum and messing with kids because some believe gay rights mess with kids. Auntie Kim, I don't know about other people, okay? I don't give a damn gay, straight, pansexual, panorama sexual. I don't give a damn what you
What the fuck is pansexual? You having sex with frying pans? I still don't know what that is.
Okay?
I don't know what pansexual is. I'm really curious.
Hey, you know about to find out today.
I don't understand Auntie Kim. I don't understand Auntie Kim's point. What are we talking about? You mess with kids, you gotta go. I don't care what you identify.
I know what she's talking about. I understand what she's saying.
Messing with kids because some believe gay rights mess with kids. No, not over here. No, your rights to be yourself and mess with who you want to mess with as an adult. Fine, do whatever you want to with another legally aged adult. I don't care. But when the kid's involved, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. There's no rights. I don't give a damn about your rights or nothing. You go.
All right, so
I have a question though. It kind of goes to what Telly said. So I understand the storming of the Capitol, but what about peaceful protesters? You think all of them should die? Because if it wasn't for peaceful protesting or protesting in general, we wouldn't have gotten a lot of these things accomplished in life regarding women's rights, regarding equality, regarding all of that stuff. So we should all be sentenced to death because we are protesting for ourselves and our future children.
Telly?
Peaceful protest. I didn't say put nobody down that was peaceful.
But it's
I never. And damn women's rights. You see what happened when we gave y'all rights? Y'all fucked it up. Fucked my country up. So forget that.
Okay, so this death penalty thing.
Back to the death penalty because that's what we talk about today. Y'all talk about all this other stuff. Back to the
no, but she right though. Peaceful protesting. That doesn't. But see what they did in that wasn't peaceful. Now, if they did not like the election results, who does? Nobody ever liked the election results. I just recently watched the debate, the presidential debate, and my God, that was a disaster. I mean,
we're talking about the death penalty, Telly.
I know. They both should be put to death. Shit.
Well, that ain't what we talking about, Telly. Go ahead, Nick. go
Nah,
ahead,
I was about to say you were saying examples, and I was thinking say like a little 70-year-old lady kill somebody, manslaughter. Like, do we put her to death because she can't drive at her age anymore?
No, because that's manslaughter. That wasn't
That's
intentional.
But I'm saying
manslaughter.
some people believe eye for an eye.
And she probably gonna
But
spend
Yeah.
her life in jail because of that manslaughter charge. So that eye is
she
got.
probably, I don't know. I mean, if it's an accident, accidents happen. I
But
don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying. But like some people believe eye for an eye, right? Regardless of the incident or who it is or who you place in it, the person died from it.
You have to. For me,
It could be
it has
child
to be a
could
level
get
of.
involved in a car accident too. So
For
do
me,
you
it has
kill
to be a
somebody
level
like
of.
that?
It has to be it has to be a definite level of intent. Like I intended to do this. Like a car accident is not intentional unless you like ran into somebody directly. Accidents happen,
Or
but there's still
what
punishment.
about DUIs? What about
It's
somebody
punishment.
driving under the influence?
Let me
It's
ask y'all another question.
it's the punishment for that.
At the end of the day, when somebody do whatever y'all think is that warrants a death penalty, y'all don't think people can come from that?
No,
And why not?
because for my definition, you gotta do something heinous and intentional, and that's just who you are as a person. Like I said, like the one dude walked into a church and killed 9 people. You're not coming back from that.
So
Anybody
you
messing with
not
a kid, you're
are
not
you
coming
not
back
the
from that.
same? Are you not the same or different from when we was in high school?
I'm very different, but I ain't messing with no kids and I ain't kill nobody either.
But what I'm saying is that that's a whole lot of time to change,
You have
and
time.
I feel like that's what we as people we don't like to give people. We don't like to give people time to change,
Not
even if they done something heinous. Like
not giving you time to change. You shouldn't have did what you did.
So
and,
y'all
and
talking
it's
about time
easy.
to change. You talking about time to change?
Redemption.
What's the point of
Yeah,
what's the point of the prison system and all that type of stuff if we're gonna do that? What's the point of prison if we're gonna go ahead and kill people for certain things?
because prison is to rehabilitate people. It's supposed to rehabilitate people who can't be rehabilitated. So you broke in somebody's house and tried to steal something and got caught. That's something that you can change over time. You were
And
selling
you can't
drugs. You were
change something
doing
heinous.
no.
You
Like
can't change from being a killer.
you're not gonna tell me a 35-year-old man who out here searching for little boys and got a little boy and raped a little boy. You finna change with some time in jail. Yeah, you can change in hell. Change your ways in hell. That sounds like a
So
good
then,
excuse.
then my other question is, how many of y'all are Christians or believe in anything?
I do. I
Everybody on here.
believe.
But
And I know what you about to
do
say.
any of y'all believe in change?
And certain people, yes.
So your believes in certain people.
Yes.
He has a limit, a ceiling, if you
My
will.
my
Like I ain't believing
I
in
got
other stuff.
I got a ceiling, and there's certain things you're just not coming back from. Like Auntie Kim just said, some people, some child molesters are like, I was born this way. Cool, you're gonna die that way too. Apparently, this is how you are, and you're not gonna change. And I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. I'm not gonna give you the benefit.
I don't
of the doubt.
believe people are born that way. I think things happen within your
Oh,
life
here we
that help
go.
you change.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
let's
Here
talk
we
about it. No, I don't
go.
think people are born that way. No, I think things and events and things that's happening within their life as they're growing up that carves them out to be that way.
Here we go.
I
What
agree
we,
We
with him.
already went.
what we
He's
talking
there.
about, Jelly?
No, we're not going. We already there.
I think
I'm
I
already
think
there.
I think in my opinion, I feel like it's a 50-50. Some people are, because I've seen some stuff where it's just like I've seen some flamboyant ass toddlers, like little boys that just flamboyant as hell. And now
But
I
do you
can't
blame
tell you
that?
for sure that something has happened. And sometimes like, damn, that's just the way he is. And
What if the parent of that child is a single mother who had all girls before him, and that's all she knows to do? She's never had, her father's not present, and the boy is just flamboyant because of that.
But there's still been plenty of boys that have been boyish and manly, even though you are around a bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? So that
But it's the
could be
same
part
with
of
women.
it.
You
That
have
could be
women
part
that
of
are
it.
more masculine. You have women that are more independent, more masculine. It doesn't mean that we're gay or that we, are this and that. It just means
No,
we're
it
more
don't.
masculine.
I
Or
feel like
we
that's why I said it's a 50-50 case. It's a 50-50 case. Sometimes that could be the determining factor, and sometimes it's not. It's a 50-50
Is it a
case.
50-50 case because you're using that 50% because you have friends? Because I have friends like that are gay, that are homosexual too, and I don't always believe it's a choice.
No, I don't believe it's a choice either. Some people just gay, and that's you live your life. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't messing with no kids and everybody you
You
deal
say
with over
you don't
18.
believe it's a choice?
I said I don't believe it's my business. Like I don't believe like for certain people, yes, and certain people no. So it was like we went to high school with somebody and we thought that nigga was straight, and then he turned out to be gay as hell. And I was like, I feel like you made a choice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you made a choice in
But
that.
why do you have those rules for some people and not for all people?
That's what I want to know.
Because it's the way you act as you growing up. Because the whole time in high school, even after high school, you were like masculine, you were manly, and then next thing you know, like 10 years later, you girly as shit. And I was just like, maybe he made a choice. Maybe he was like, hey, this is who I really am.
So,
Cool.
so what that got to do with imprisonment killing people?
I don't know.
I just want to know real quick.
Oh, because Nick brought up the question. Because Nick brought up the question, like, can people change? And with heinous stuff.
He was talking about people changing as far as being in prison. He was kind of correlating with the death penalty. It's like, why are we putting them on death row if the prison system is here to help them rehabilitate? Why are we putting
there
them on
are
death row?
people
That's
who
what
have
Nick's saying.
killed people and are very remorseful for it.
But
like they understand that they killed somebody and they shouldn't have done it, and it was wrong.
And again, and then those are
but
certain,
you talking about laying them down still.
It's a like I said, it's a level to it for me. Like you in your 20s, you on some dumb stuff. You get into an argument and you shoot a nigga and he die. You know what I'm saying? And then you spend the next 25 years of your life in prison, kind of going back and thinking like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, that's somebody that could be a rehabilitated because that's one person. But you telling me you done killed 17 people? You're not being rehabilitated, bro. That's just who you are as a person, and you need to go. Like there's certain.
So what if after every kill before he got to 17, he was like, man, I'm gonna change my ways, and somebody just kept stepping on that man's toes?
Do you gotta figure out a better way to deal with your anger than unaliving somebody because they stepped on your shoe, bro?
Nah, I mean, I feel you.
So let's go back to what I asked earlier. It's probably about 10 minutes ago, but I'm gonna ask it again. So T, you said you had some bullet points. What was those bullet points that you had?
Well, so mine are more of like innocence and error. So we all know that there's error that happens within the government and judicial system. So 199 people have actually been exonerated and released from death row since 1973. United States has executed 1,589 people since 1973. And 1 in 8, for every 8 people executed, one person on death row has been exonerated. So when we look at those odds, can we really say that everybody that is issued the death penalty really deserves the death penalty with these odds? See, for me, you got to be 100% all the time with that. So with the chances of people being exonerated, and that could be from eyewitness identifications that went bad, false and coerced confessions, because we know that happens every single day. Inadequate legal defense if they're not able to properly defend themselves or get the proper attorneys to defend themselves, that also plays a huge role. False or misleading forensic evidence. We all know how evidence can be contaminated and planted in certain situations. And then or perjury by witnesses who are promised treatment or leniency in exchange for their testimony.
So now my question rhymes with this, because she just mentioned about all those people being put on death row, right? And she just listed all of the potential wrongs that can go into that. So now the question poses is the death penalty right when somebody could potentially be innocent? Think about it.
You just had somebody.
You just trying to take them out as soon as they get
But
in
hold on.
death row. A week later, go ahead and pack your bags and go.
Hold on.
We just had somebody that was in prison for I think over 20 years, and they were wrongfully convicted, and he was issued a life sentence, and I think even the death penalty. And he was misidentified in the lineup and all of that, and the man spent the majority of his life. He wasn't at his mom's funeral. He wasn't at his dad's funeral. He watched all his people grow up around him, and he was stuck. I mean, time stood still for him, but everything else changed.
I gotta answer for that. I think that for that case, right? That's why I said beyond reasonable doubt. So me personally, I wouldn't be doing no executions for a crime committed in 1970 because I don't think until the early 1990s is when DNA testing became a thing that was consistently right. Back then, it was like They couldn't tell the difference between dog blood and people blood. Now you can tell like a drop of blood who this person is. So I think that for me, it would have to be like anything from like 2000s, because anything from like back then, you're right. There's a lot of people that are innocent and coming out of jail after being misaccused. So it would have to be, like I said, beyond a very strict line of reasonable doubt for me personally. And DNA testing would definitely have to be very strict part of it, and like multiple DNA tests. There's a certain procedure that you would have to take for me to be like, all right, cool, he got to go, you know. But yeah, for that case, you can't do that, because it's like I said, man committed a crime in 1977, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you couldn't tell the difference between a person's blood and pig blood. But yeah, you want me to put on death penalty? Nah.
But even with let's take DNA out of it. Let's just say, you know, eyewitnesses and just people just stacking, you know, false DNA, not false DNA, but just
false evidence.
Yeah, just false evidence against somebody. And I mean, not saying we know they do that, but it is America.
I mean, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. I'm pretty sure 95% of the cases of people that have been in jail for 20, 30, 40 years are black. Let's just be real. Most of these people are black.
Are we gonna pull the race card now?
It's a fact. How many times you seen a white person incarcerated for 30 years and get out of jail? Every time we see somebody incarcerated for a really long time, most of the time are black, and most of the time probably had a racist judge, a racist jury.
It does say that 41% of people on death row and 34% of those executed are African American.
So hold on, pause. So
I hate that term.
Misty.
Yeah.
Turn. I just need you to jump in, Misty. You've been quiet on me. I gotta get you to jump in.
Just thinking. So I think if you're on video, if it's an intentional act, you don't even get to sit on death row. You're just gone.
Oh, Misty said just take them out. Take them out. No ifs, ands, or buts or questions about it. Just take them out. All right, let me check these comments here real quick. Sam said you have to sit on death row for a while anyways. Can't get convicted today and die tomorrow, though. Chris out here watching SVP.
SVU.
We need a lot of evidence before we kill the pedophile as well. And that's another thing too, because we're going back to the pedophile thing. They need so much evidence to even put somebody on death row for anything like that. And there's times where they can't get enough evidence. So Mike, I know you're looking like that. What you said?
Listen. I ain't got no defense. I ain't got no love for people who listen. That's all right.
I know, Mike. I know you don't.
No. You know what? Your ass gonna sit in solitary confinement until we come up with enough evidence.
Yep.
We can't do that.
Which is fine.
Why we can't? Not listen. And I'm the governor of Florida now. You
will drive a person crazy.
Hey, Mike.
So
you got some taxpayer dollars.
So
you messed up a little kid life. So your ass in the jail. What's up, T?
When you talk about like just how the country is also continuing to just dig themselves into further and further debt. So Florida would have saved $51 million each year by punishing all first-degree murderers with life in prison without parole versus the death penalty. Florida has spent an average of $3.2 million per execution from 1973 to 1988. During that time period, Florida spent an estimated $57 million on the death penalty to only achieve 18 executions.
That's the problem. You put in too much effort. People get to go to court and appeal it 19 times. We not doing that. No, absolutely
That's
not.
the law, though.
There ain't no 19 appeals, nigga. You got caught on the ring camera. You walk into a house with a gun, shoot 4 people in the house, and you caught on 8 different cameras. You not finna sit up in court for 7 years with 18 appeals. Nigga, you gone.
But you can't blame that on the individual though. That's just how backed up the legal system is.
Right. So, but that's how backed
Let
up.
me ask y'all a question then.
Most pedophiles don't win.
What about a witness that bared false witness that led to a death? Should they be in line for the death penalty? Like, for example,
witness?
Not that bared false witness. So you got a witness that testified and lied, and it led to a death.
Oh, that person
Hey, yeah, I got to switch up on that one. Yeah, she
You
got
got
to go.
you got to go too. You
Nick
gotta
said,
go too, bro.
switch up on that
Hey,
one. She
hey,
gotta
hey, you
go.
should. Hey, we gonna have this conversation. You are eyewitness, right? Cool. If this person get executed and it come to find out your testimony was false, I just want you to know you going too. So now, do you
Now the
still want to
reason
go
why
forward
I
with this
asked that
testimony? Is the question.
is because not too long ago, if we remember, not young, she's old now. She literally came out and said
Yep,
she lied on Emmett Till, got
she
him
got to
killed.
go. And the
Should that
thing
old
is,
woman be put to death? What is
Yes.
she like?
Gotta go.
90?
Don't matter.
She like
That's fine.
90? She about to leave anyway.
That's fine.
So
Listen.
I mean, she
You
got to
want a
go to
cost
jail or
effective?
something.
Hey, you want a cost effective execution? Push that hoe down some stairs. Gotta go. Push it down some stairs.
I
Gotta go.
feel like I feel
Gotta
like
go.
y'all in the same instance. If something come up like that with the lady, like Telly just said, the lady with Emmett Till saying she got him killed, like something got to happen to you. So because it's just something just has to happen to you because that ain't right. Like push the lady into an alligator mouth or something, but something got to happen to you. Like you can't, like
Well, I
you
just
can't
heard a story. A cop killed a little kid, a little black kid. I don't know if it was a boy or girl, and the dad killed the dude's
yes,
daughter.
Reggie, yes.
oh,
So
that was a fake story. That was a fake story.
okay, well, let's go with the fake story.
But no,
If that
but
was
I
to
get
happen in
it.
real life, would you be okay with the death penalty in this
Well, what's the
situation?
story? All of us don't know the story. What's the story?
Oh,
Well, I
well,
guess
the story was
Let 'em-
that there was a cop, like all the other stories, pulled the young man over. He went to go reach for his registration and the cop shot him. Young black dude killed him. Now, what people put out the story was the dude father, the young man's father, waited and waited and then went and killed the cop's daughter at prom, shot her up for like an eye for an eye. But everybody that when it was planted, everybody was like good. But it turned out it was a fake story. But it got people talking like, even in this household, I was like, motherfuckers getting tired of their kids getting killed and these cops getting cleared. Damn right, man. That's what he get. Leave that man alone. Y'all need to do something about these rogue ass cops. But then it was a fake story. So, but the cop killing the boy was real, but the dude killing the daughter was fake.
But at the
Do
same
we
time,
have any?
does this apply to police officers, the death penalty?
I was just
they
gonna say
kill
that. Does,
somebody on hand?
It should actually because
For that, I think you just throw them niggas in Gen Pop. Arrest them niggas and throw them in Gen Pop. But let Karma deal with that one. And see, you put
But
him
why
in
you
Gen
gotta
Pop.
let Karma deal with that one when you spending millions of dollars to put him on death row and kill him all
That's why we don't.
instead of wasting our money?
The new state of Florida as Jody is governor, we not doing a bunch of appeals. Yeah, you could get appeal in 8 months, but we definitely gonna let everybody in Gen Pop know you a
but
cop.
the question is, if a cop kills somebody, shouldn't that apply to the cop as well? Because you don't hear too many stories where cops getting put on death row. At least I don't know. So
cop-
that's something
you don't hear too many stories of a cop getting arrested.
It'll never happen unless the laws change.
Yeah,
The cops and all law enforcement officials are protected by their badge. I mean, there's been so many cases where there's been all of these, and I'm not against the police. I'm not up here trying to say that because we do need the police.
Go ahead, T. Go ahead. Do your NWA. Fuck the police.
That was a great movie, by the way. No, but it'll never change until the laws change. When you take somebody's life, it shouldn't matter if you're, a bum on the side of the street or the highest government ranking official. Everybody should be treated the same.
That's true.
So I left Chris' comment on the screen because I wanted to touch on it. And he said, here's one that puts guys in limbo. So we're gonna death penalty the female teacher that sleeps with a 16 or 17-year-old boy.
No.
Which
no, immediately
Of
no.
course
You know what I'm saying?
that.
Nah,
See, but that's why I wanted to ask the question.
Hold on.
Why, Mike? Why?
Hold on. Because I say this, I wouldn't want to put the death penalty on a male teacher that sleeps with a 16-year-old student. Now, yes, your ass going to jail, right?
But that
Your ass going to
that
jail.
student
It's
is
still
still a minor.
statutory rape.
Oh,
It's
that's
still
a
a statutory
contradiction.
rape.
It's still
No,
statutory
that's
rape.
still-
statutory rape is one grown ass
Yes.
person on some dumb shit, and some hot in the ass fucking teenager that they ain't got no damn
Rape is rape. It doesn't matter how you try to
Right.
justify it.
Minor is
Condition.
minor, bro.
Yeah, Mike,
Minor
you
is
on wrong.
minor.
Yeah,
Right.
If it happens
you're
in
right.
church, Mike, if
Right.
if a preacher and a 16-year-old girl, he it's okay because he at church.
No, but nigga, you going to jail because you made a dumbass decision.
Well,
So you talking about the death penalty? The death
Oh, you
penalty.
no, because you're going to jail. That's
So
something.
what definition is for you for the death penalty when it comes to kids?
It's
Rape. It's forcible. Like I raped you. That's death.
But according to
So
the law,
just
a
rape.
16 and a 17-year-old do not have the authority to consent to an adult over the age of 18.
So that's
But
rape.
hold
It's
on.
still rape.
But you can consent to changing your whole damn gender, but you can't consent to sex with somebody. Whack.
Welcome to
Here we
America.
go.
Ooh,
Here
now
we
we
go.
getting into it.
You can consent to that though, because you're not gonna sit here and tell me.
I
Right?
see Mike changing the subject, right?
No, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that at 17 we ain't had one teacher that we want to. Come on, we had I know at least one teacher at 17.
And if
Hey,
you would have
let
smashed,
Let me help Mike out real quick.
and she would have got caught, she would have been charged
Listen.
with statutory rape.
I'm finna help
Mike.
Mike out.
I would
I'm
have
finna help
shut
him
my mouth.
out.
I would have shut my mouth.
Hold
I
on,
like,
Mike.
first of all, Your Honor, I lied to this woman and told her I was 18. So if anybody should be in trouble, it should be me.
Hold on, Mike.
No, because she
Hold
know
on, Mike.
better. She's teaching you.
I'm gonna be honest. Ain't none of our teachers look like these teachers today, so I ain't want to smash none of my teachers. I'm gonna be honest with
I had at least one. Now I had a
had
couple.
none.
Now.
you. I ain't had
Eric, I
none.
don't want to know nobody's radar.
It's for
Nobody
real.
hate me.
First of all, I had a tutor. I had a tutor because I was like the F cat was whooping my ass, right?
Yo, we're whipping all our tails, bro.
I had a tutor, an English tutor, and she was like a college student, and I was like, I was just, if I could, I
ain't had
would.
no tutor.
And it
If I
still
could, I
doesn't
would.
change the fact that if you would have been caught and she would have been charged, she
It is
still would have been charged with statutory
Exactly.
rape.
It depends. I'm gonna help Mike out here. Let me help Mike out.
I'm 18.
What Mike was supposed to say was, it depends on your state, because in Texas, the age of consent is 14.
We talking about
So-
Florida.
I don't know shit about Florida. Y'all got a bunch of hurricanes and stand your ground. That's all I know. When I go visit Florida, I don't try to get in no fight because I don't want to get shot, because you can stand your ground. But different states have different ages of consent. So your 16, 17-year-old, depending on your state, might can consent to sex with an adult and it be legal.
One of the
But-
Denver
but-
Nuggets smashing a girl, like dealing with a girl that was like 16, 17.
No, that was Josh Giddey.
It
Or
was,
was he dealing with a girl that was underage?
it was Birdman too back in the day, but Birdman was acquitted because she lied and she was playing catfish
wait.
on the computer.
Hold on, Teresa.
Oh, I
which,
remember that.
which Birdman? The rapper Birdman or the basketball player?
No,
Birdman?
the basketball player.
The
The basketball player.
With
You
all
know,
the-
the dude with the mohawk and the tattoo, the
I'm
crackhead.
saying, but one of the Denver Nuggets players just recently dealing with somebody that was like 16, 17.
That was Josh Giddey from OKC.
Yeah,
That was the
OKC.
Nuggets player.
And,
But I
and
think
what about
he
him?
was
He was
ain't
exonerated.
nobody talking
because
about it. He
lied,
was
I think.
exonerated because, I think the
Underage.
girl lied or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Then there's also that you got females and males that lie about their age. Nobody does an ID check. You're like, let me see your ID. Motherfuckers say 18. They 18 or
But
they
you can say that
21.
You can blame that on your own ignorance for not doing your due diligence.
I'm
I
not.
mean, if you see somebody in a
You
bar,
can't put that on the other person.
no, I'm just saying, if you see somebody in a bar, they got in with a fake ID, they're in a bar. That in no shape and fashion can be your fault. They're in the bar.
Looks like she's 12. She's probably 12.
I don't know.
Call a spade a spade.
I see some young looking 30-year-olds like, I just don't take no chances. I'm like,
30-year-olds are not.
I'm like,
Hey, Telly, that's how you look at him, Telly?
like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like,
That's how
I
you
need
look
to
at
see
him,
some. Hell yeah, like,
Bro,
man, look,
mad.
it's scary out here. I grew up in the 90s.
I'm not.
Mine
gonna
was
lie.
getting slammed for rape left and right. Like,
If Christy
Hey,
was
Mike,
my
after your
tutor-
comment, we finna hit on the top 5, bro.
if Christy was my tutor, I would have shot my shot, and she's 2 years older than me, so I would have been 16. She would have been 18. I would have shot my shot. I would've
And
went
she
for
would
it.
have went to jail.
And now she
would've
got
said
caught.
anything.
Not
I
necessarily.
wouldn't have said anything.
not in Illinois. Shit, we was
Definitely
doing that
would.
in high school.
I wouldn't
We
have. I
take
wouldn't
a
have said anything.
freshman and
I bet you was,
sophomore.
Telly.
I ain't say it was me now, don't. Hey.
Oh, okay. I know you
What
got a
I
story.
may
We should
or
stop
may
that
not
story
have
before it's
done. Ain't no social media, so y'all can't prove shit. So there you go. When I
Well,
was
there it
coming
is.
up.
That's the conversation. It could have went a lot. It could have went a lot worse than what it was because we need certain people to come on the show. I ain't gonna say certain people names.
Hey, Jessica.
Auntie Kim.
We need certain people to come on the show. 'cause
Auntie Kim.
Auntie Kim ain't coming
people
on
be
the
some
show.
finger.
Y'all ain't
Some
ready
people
for
be so-
Auntie Kim. You
I'm
asked
ready
her,
for
but
her.
you ain't ready for her.
I'm ready for Auntie Kim.
I'm ready for Auntie Kim. I've been
Top
waiting for her to
five.
come on.
Top 5. Yeah, let's do the nigga. Let's do the top 5. Mike, we got a top 5. What's
We
up,
do?
sister?
We do have a top 5.
All right, we got a top 5. Look like Mike trying to think of one, so we're gonna pull this up real quick.
The weekly top 5.
I feel
All
like
right,
we
Mike.
we already did this one, but I'm not sure. Because as my grown behind was watching cartoons, did we do top 5 cartoons?
Yeah, we have.
We have?
Yes, sir.
Did we?
We did.
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
we
old. My memory failing me.
As I was watching cartoons, I was like, damn, did we do top 5 cartoons?
I could have sworn we have. I could have sworn we talked about it, or maybe movies. I don't know. I know we. You
I
said
know
something
we did.
about
I know we did movies. I don't think we did top cartoons.
We might.
Oh, Reggie.
Reggie
Yeah,
said we did. Yeah, we did.
Right,
My boy,
see?
Reggie. I always pull him up on us, Reggie.
Reggie like, yeah,
got
we
to
did.
remember. He watching the show, telling us we already did.
Reggie said, yeah, y'all did.
Yeah, y'all did it. Come up with another one, Mike. What we got? I know you got one. Give us a good one, a good juicy one.
See this one.
Oh, I got one.
I know I done gave my dog some top 5s and he ain't got them ready.
So
What?
pick one.
What top 5? Then give us one, Nick. Since you always give me some. Give us one.
Nick, don't feel bad.
Give us one,
yeah,
Nick.
yeah.
Give us
Some
one.
topics.
Hold
Give us
on.
the top 5, Nick.
You can give you one.
Oh, Nick got to look through his phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick. Tell it what you got.
Cue the Jeopardy.
Let me see the top 5 sexual positions. Let's go.
This is my Wednesday.
This ain't
Oh, my
Wednesday,
bad.
bro.
Oh, my
This
bad.
ain't Wednesday, my boy.
Top
Y'all
5
do that on
favorite
the-
drinks. Top 5 favorite
I
drinks.
really was about to say I don't think I know 5.
You don't?
My favorite drink.
Oh, brother, it's a whole book. You better go check it out.
Hey,
The
know you
local
got-
library.
my favorite one.
All
all the ones she consent to. The ones she said yes.
Oh my God.
Nick, where your top 5 at, now?
Nick's still searching for the top 5.
Right, talking about he done sent it to me. He's still looking for it. They should be in our chat then, Nick. You done sent them to me.
I chat so long.
Yeah, our chat be so long.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Be.
I
Hey,
don't
so
know if
why
I texted
Nick-
to you or I sent it to you through Facebook.
Well, listen, while Nick is looking for the top 5. I
Top
just wanna
5
say we
basketball
appreciate it.
players. There you go.
Telly, stop interrupting me, Telly.
Sorry.
We are not going to go into that conversation today. We are not.
Why not? That bum got his son drafted.
They go
We need to talk about that.
top 5 Rushmore of R&B.
Top 5 what?
R&B.
There you
Top
go.
5
Five
R&B.
Rushmore R&B.
Mount Rushmore R&B.
Mount Rushmore R&B, so that's like a top 4.
No,
Mount Rushmore.
Well, make it 5. We put another head on the mountain.
Do.
All right,
You said Mount Rushmore's only
five
4
R
heads
and
on
B.
Mount
I know.
Rushmore.
Top 5 R and B.
Top 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Top 5 R&B.
Okay.
Who out there listening to the slow jams? Top 5 R&B. I'm gonna just take mine right off the top.
Go
Number
ahead. Boy,
Give me R. Kelly. I gotta put R. Kelly somewhere in number 5. I don't care what he did outside of music. I love his music. I'm
death penalty.
Hey, by our standards, R. Kelly gone, bro. He already on he gotta go.
Number 4. I like Jared LeVert. Give me number 4 with Jared LeVert.
There you go.
Number 3.
Oh, soulful.
Yeah. I like me some Jared LeVert.
You
Number
about to
3.
say the Isley Brothers soon.
Hey, they number 2. Number 3. Give me Usher. I'm gonna put Usher on number 3. Number 2, the Isley Brothers. I do like me some Isley Brothers. And number 1, number 1, give me Keith Sweat at number 1. Give me Keith Sweat at
See, me and Brandon can hang out. He listen to good music.
You know what it is.
He the red light special guy. I like him.
You know what it is. All right, Nick, run them off.
All right, and this ain't in no specific order, but I'm putting R. Kelly up there. Usher. I gotta say Keith Sweat also.
You said Keith Sweat, Megan.
The next two gonna be hard. No Keith Sweat.
No, I think she meant like no Keith Sweat. Nobody ain't mentioned him. I mentioned him my number 1, Megan.
Dang.
Jessica say she gets you down with R. Kelly. Don't care what he did, but he get you in the mood. R. Kelly get you going, boy. I tell some of us.
Well, especially that 12 play album. Woo! Lot of booty.
Luther.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
One more, Nick.
But Teresa got a list up. Hold on. Yeah, I just seen her. Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys. I like me some Alicia Keys. Who still like her? She getting older.
Why you gotta go, Megan?
Megan, you got to give us an explanation on why he got to go.
And you got to give
T,
us
what's your top 5? Give us your top 5 too, Megan. T, what's your top 5?
Hi, Auntie. I don't listen to a lot of this music. Okay, so I have a list, so I'm just gonna go off a list. So Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige.
Like that.
I don't think Mary J. Blige gets enough credit.
Right.
Alicia Keys. Man, I don't know.
Give us 2 more, T.
Patti LaBelle, Stevie Wonder.
Ooh, Stevie. There you go.
Yeah, I hear listening to Patty.
Mind your business.
Hey, Nate, give me your top 5, Nate.
All right, I'm gonna go. This ain't no order, but we're gonna go Escape.
Ooh, that's
Escape.
Nobody said Boys to Men either.
Feel good, Sam.
I'm gonna get the Sam's.
Okay.
Boys to Men.
Man, I'm all over the place because I like me some R&B.
Look at
I'm
Red.
thinking you guys so
Otis ready.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
How about this, Nate? Let me run off some comments. You think about it a little bit. So Sam got Usher, John Legend, Mary J. Blige, Aaliyah, and Neo. Then Reggie put his in the group. We got Boyz II Men, R. Kelly, Otis Redding. Oh, I ain't heard him in a minute. Keith Sweat and Tony Braxton. Here go y'all answer. He does way too much begging and whining. What's wrong with him begging and whining? Come on now.
He want what he want.
He want what he want. Like, hey, that's a man that know what he wants. So he go get it. You hear me? Let's see what else we got up in here. Nate, you got yours yet? Hey, sister, put your whole top 5. Put your whole top 5. Okay, Misty, you got a top 5?
Yeah.
Top 5 R&B.
Barry White.
Okay.
Sam Cooke.
Okay.
Etta Mae.
I don't know him.
Usher. And probably Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. All right, Mr. Tiagi. We know you got like a top 25, but we just need
Yo,
5.
you know I do, man. That playlist be hitting in this house. I got
Go ahead.
Boys to Men, Jodeci. Well,
Jodeci.
man, I gotta put a female in there, so I'm gonna put Whitney.
Oh, Whitney.
Babyface.
Oh, not Babyface. That's a good one.
R. Kelly. I got because his name rhyme with mine, but I ain't do the crime. Death penalty. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. There it is. And Jody, top 5, my boy. Where's that? R&B.
Man, come on, man. You know I gotta throw a little new school. My boy Chris Breezy in my top 5.
Breezy.
Chris Breezy, Teddy P.
Oh, look at you.
Hear me out. Maya.
Maya.
Huh?
Old school Maya. Old school
Listen,
Maya. I like Maya.
That my love is like will change my life.
Oh, it did.
Okay.
Changed my life. Listen, nobody even mentioned my brother Genuine. Cause you ain't finna sit here.
I thought about him.
Act like at one point, right? At one point, you walking around here like my whole life.
The way he out here nowadays, he wild.
Man, Genuine is puffy, man. Genuine.
Hey, don't take away from what he did. And my number one have to be Mr. Usher Raymond.
Usher, baby.
Usher, baby.
All right, Nick, you ready?
Usher without the herpes.
You ready, Nick?
Brandon, you got 2 more that put the
I got Music Soul Child.
All right, I got it, Nick. That's a good one, Nate. Go ahead.
I got you. Music Soul Child, Escape. I like Trey Songz, R. Kelly, and Vito. Vito do his thing.
I was thinking about Vito.
Vito, okay.
Who the hell is Vito?
Vito do his thing.
We'll talk about it later. All right, next we got Mary J, R. Kelly, Al Green, Jasmine Sullivan, Ron Isley. That's what's up. And my sister put up in here Neo, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, R. Kelly, and Friday. All right, that's what it is. That's the top 5 today, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Songz was a good one. Yeah, Friday, all right. They all right.
Who the hell is Friday?
Stop it, Tony. Stop it. But listen, great conversation today. It was an amazing conversation. Yeah, Kelly out here showing his age.
I'm 47.
We appreciate everybody that jumped into the comments today. We thank y'all for watching. We appreciate T for pulling up with Photos by T. We appreciate Misty for pulling back up with us. Hey, man, great show. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate all the love that y'all show us on our social media pages as far as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Y'all can find us again once again on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If y'all have missed any of our shows from our past seasons, please go catch up with us, man. We appreciate all the love. Am I missing anything before we tap out of here? Shout out to our other co-hosts, man, Chef Jimbo and Coach A. We forgot to shout y'all out earlier. So shout out to those. Am I missing anything, y'all?
Tuesday, we shall be having an in-game podcast because the NBA finals are over. And the NBA draft, which that bum got his son drafted, but
I guess we have
we're gonna be talking about that.
We got to talk about Bronny James and LeBron James being the first father-son duo in the NBA history. So we know Telly gonna be on his hate mission. So let's
pure facts.
Michael's sons ain't make it to the NBA.
Hey,
all right, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and close out.
Just say
this is B the CEO. Listen, this is B the CEO. We got Nick the legend. We appreciate Photos by T pulling up with us. We got Nate the great.
Yeah, it was great having T on here. She's always in the comments, but it's nice to see her.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
We got Telly in the building. We got Mike. Mr. Skywalker in the building. We will see y'all next Saturday. Y'all pull up on us on Tuesday and Unhinged on Wednesday. Y'all have a great Saturday. And we out here.
Tell them I ain't mad if they ain't know. You know I ain't mad if you love it. I got it, then fuck it, it's all good.